Do you know what the best physical media titles were to collect in the month of October? Well, let's talk about it. Today, I'm back with another physical media ranking video for you all. Today, I'm going to ranking my top 5 physical media titles to come out in the month of October. Yes, spooky season. So I'm going to go from my order worst to the best. Now, this is just my personal list, so I know everybody's list out there is different. So just go ahead and leave your favorite physical media titles in the comments below as I go through my own. So let's get right into this, starting with number 5. We have a nice collection here that I actually got towards the end of the month on a really good deal, and that is going to be the Universal Classic Monsters Icons of Horror Collection. Ooh, 4K Ultra HD. You get the 4K, the Blu-ray, the digital code for all these movies. You get The Mummy, The Bride of Frankenstein, The Phantom of the Opera, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. So you get all 4 of those great classic monster titles in this awesome collection. I mean, take a look at this. I love how that sits on the shelf. That's going to look really nice to my first volume. Really, really cool. I love that. And then at the back, look at this. That looks really cool. Oh, I love how those posters are in color too. Very, very nice. But yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. Let's do a quick little unboxing because this is just too cool not to open up right now. But yeah, you're getting that same kind of book format as the first volume. So this is really, really cool. I love this book kind of format. I mean, it's not perfect. There are some issues with it that I'll talk about, but it's still kind of cool in a way. It's really, really nice. And then, of course, like I said, you get the digital codes in there for all the movies. So that's a nice little backup. But then once again, it's in a book format. So you can just take a look at this. You get some awesome images from the movie. Really, really cool. I love that. And then let's take a look. You got all the movies there. I love how it says the date as well. The movie came out and it's in order. So we got 1932 and The Mummy. Yes, the classic Mummy movie. Very, very cool. We got The Bride of Frankenstein 1935. Awesome, awesome. And I love how on the other side it gives bonus features too, which is really cool. All right, and then we got 1943 Phantom of the Opera. And actually, this movie is in color. So I didn't know that. I thought all these movies were going to be black and white. This one's actually in color. All right, and then we got 1954 Creature from the Black Lagoon. And so, yeah, really iconic classic monster movies. Now, in terms of my favorite out of this set, because it's my first time watching all these movies, I really like Creature from the Black Lagoon. I thought that looked excellent in 4K, especially with a lot of it taking place in water. To me, elements always look great with the 4K sharpness, and because this was elements, but also in a black and white movie, the 4K really gave you some nice depth to all the scenery, and it just looks so awesome. Once again, with all the water, it looked fantastic. The creature looked really cool too. His eyes just really popped. Really cool design for his costume. I mean, excellent, excellent. Great little monster feature there. So to me, Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite out of the 4 by far. Next, if I had to pick, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to watch all the other ones again because I like them all. They all had good things about them, but I didn't love them. Like, I didn't love The Mummy. I didn't feel like I loved Phantom of the Opera, or even Bride of Frankenstein, which is a good, solid movie. Especially, I like the way and how it opens and ends as well. So they're all good. I just, didn't find like, ooh, I love these ones. I want to watch them all the time. Besides like Creature from the Black Lagoon. Whereas on the other volume set, the winner for me was The Invisible Man. I really liked that one. So, but the winner of this set for me, Creature from the Black Lagoon. But definitely leave in the comments below what are your favorite classic monster movies. That's going to be interesting to kind of compare opinions on that. But yeah, overall, once again, I like this setup because it's cool having it in like a book format. The bad thing though is I always have issues getting the disc out because I feel like when I take them out, it's scratching them, which I know it's probably not scratching them. The discs are strong, but it just feels weird taking them in and out. It's just, something with me that just, I don't know, I don't like it. And then plus to me, it takes forever to kind of take them out, especially at first, because like they're so in there that it's like you really kind of have to, like twist and turn them to like try to get them out. It takes a little bit of time, and then putting them back in, you got to make sure, you have it where it doesn't like get caught or on this, it's yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, that's why I don't love it. I don't love the format, but I don't hate it either. There's pros and cons to this kind of book looking format. So yeah, some people love it though, some people hate it. I'm kind of in the middle. It just depends on the day. But yeah, overall a really cool set. But they are very classic movies. So if you're not into classic movies, I don't think these ones are gonna win you over, because very classic style, very kind of patient kind of movies. Very atmospheric. Takes a while to build up. So yeah, just a different style. But yeah, if you love the classic movies, can't go wrong with some classic Universal monsters. Especially, it's always great to pull that out during a spooky season and everything like that. All right, next at number 4, we're gonna get into a steelbook here. I know a lot of people love this horror movie. It's some people's I guess you would say favorite vampire movie of all time, and that's gonna be a Fright Night on 4K steelbook. And I just love the way this steelbook looked with the art design. I thought that was so cool. Oh, just a great title. And I do a full unboxing and review of this one on the channel, and I'll link that in the description below if you haven't checked that out yet. So I won't do another unboxing right now, but just my quick thoughts. I really like this movie. It gives you that 80s kind of feel to it. Very nostalgic for some people, even though it was my first time watch. Still had a good time with it. I even have fun with some of the practical effect work, even though some of it could make look a little bit silly now. I think it has like a charm to it. There's some comedic moments in here, especially with like the Fright Night television show and the star from it, getting placed into the movie. I just think it was a really cool premise for a movie. Now, it's not my favorite vampire movie. I still prefer The Lost Boys over this one. But yeah, no complaints here. I like it. The special features are great on it. I mean, yeah, can't go wrong with it. Really cool steelbook. All right, next at number 3. Now we're gonna get into top 3 for the October month. This one's gonna be another steelbook. I'm gonna have to go with a Scream 2. Yes, this steelbook is awesome. Let's take a look at this. Look at how cool that steelbook looks. Oh yeah, you got all the ghost face in the audience. Really cool with the projector in the background for that famous movie theater scene at the beginning. Just really, really cool. So, oh yeah, excellent, excellent, excellent. Really like that steelbook. And then even it's really cool on the back of it as well, because you get a quote from Scream 2. Look at that. Hello, Sydney. Remember me? Oh, great. I love putting the quote on the back. So really cool steelbook overall. And just opening this one up. Of course, you do get the digital code. But I do like the inside as well. Even though the discs are pretty much plain, at least you get images in the background. So that's something there. But yeah, Scream 2, really like this movie. I think it's one of the best slasher sequels out there. It's excellent. If you like Scream 1, you're going to like Scream 2, even though I still prefer Scream 1, of course. But really good, just kind of whodunit slasher mystery. And I have a fun time with this movie, like I said. Really good characters, cast members, just excellent all around. And then you got that, meta humor to it, talking about sequels and things like that in the film class. Oh, I love that scene. That scene is so great, especially if you're a big movie fan. Of course, you all are. But yeah, really like this steelbook, and the 4K looked great on it. Yeah, excellent title, excellent pickup for the month. Really happy with that one, because I was kind of back and forth. Should I get the slip covers? Should I get the steelbook? Steelbook a little bit more expensive, but I think the steelbook just looked way cool, and I had to go with it. All right, next, getting into our top 2 spots. We're gonna go second place now, runner up, and this one was amazing. Ooh, so good. And this is going to be Army of Darkness from Scream Factory Collector's Edition. I mean, this was such a fun title because you got all the different versions of the movie. So I believe there was like 4 discs in here. You got a 4K disc, and then you get a few Blu-rays in there. of different cuts of the movie, which is really, really cool. You get awesome special features in here. So, I mean, Scream Factory just did a wonderful job with this one. Now, I did a full unboxing and review of this movie on my channel, so I'm not going to go into that right now. I'll definitely link it in the description below. But overall, I really like this movie. It's a fun fantasy adventure movie. It's my favorite out of all the Evil Dead classic movies because it goes in that different kind of direction. But it still has some horror elements in it, don't get me wrong. But I just like kind of that epic battle style towards the end with all the skeletons. It's just a lot of fun, very groovy kind of movie, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, really good movie. Some awesome quotable lines. Has hilarious moments. So Army of Darkness, you can't go wrong with that one. Such a pleasant pickup, especially because I wasn't expecting all the different versions of the movie in it. I mean, that was an awesome surprise because I'm like, why is this one so heavy? And I'm like, oh, it has more disc in it. That makes sense. All right, next, I'm going to end this one with my number one, my first place spot. And I had to go for collection here. Just because I'm a massive fan of this franchise. It's my favorite horror franchise of all time. You guys know what I'm going to pull out, right? Any guesses? Yeah, you guys know. You know for sure. It's going to be, of course, the Halloween 4K collection, 1995 to 2002 box set. Now, yeah, it was way overpriced, but I mean, look at the movies in here. I love Halloween H2O, so it was worth it just for that movie. I think that movie is very underrated. That movie is so good. One of the best Halloween movies in the franchise. I mean, one of the best movies of all time, in my opinion, because I love Halloween H2O, especially, Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, just amazing in the movie, and I love that final third act. So good. Now, the other two movies, yeah, not as great. Halloween Resurrection, if you treat it as a horror comedy, I think you can still have some fun with it, so I can get a kick out of the movie. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers does come with both cuts of the movie, and yeah, both are not so good. So can't really have too much fun with that one, but I needed to complete the 4K collection, so I had to pick these up no matter what. But yeah, I did a full unboxing and review going over really details of each of them. So if you want to see that, once again, I'll link that in the description below if you missed out on that one. But I was too tempted because this one was a collection and it had Halloween H2O in it, and I had to put it first place. I just had to put it first place because of that. But there we go. Those are my top 5 titles I picked up in the month of October. So I can't wait, once again, to see all your list in the comments below. If you have not put your rankings in yet, leave your rankings of all your favorite physical media titles you picked up in the month of October so we can actually have some really fun movie discussions. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Trick or treat, mother.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.